Yo, what's up? This your boy Danny Boy. I ain't mad at you, no. And you're listening to DJ and the Girl podcast. Let's go.
Everybody, welcome to DJ and the Girl podcast. I'm DJ NS.
It's your girl Patricia.
And we got a very special guest, our mutual homegirl Deanna. What up, Deanna? How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yo, if y'all don't know, me and Deanna go way back. I mean way back, at least 16 years or more.
Pre-children, right?
Yeah,
I have an
for sure.
18-year-old. This
wow,
is
so
pre-children.
even further than 16 years. Deanna is so dope. Me and Deanna, our relationship is dope, so dope. She's also a great friend of my wife. They're super dope. That's actually how I met Deanna. Deanna, let them know about yourself.
All right, so my name is Deanna, a.k.a. Queen Deasley on the gram.
Okay.
We'll
put the gram in.
She's definitely a queen. Best believe.
You know what? I adopted the queen. So my account got hacked. And, I had to start a new account, but I added the queen because I'm a queen, So so I met Neil 19 years back. His wife,
At least.
Brittany's going to be a guest. Brittany,
Definitely. We got to have her on the show.
His wife.
Sure, Brittany.
His wife, Brittany, is my fucking writer. So I'm originally from Oregon / Idaho. Moved to Arizona about 2003.
Okay.
One of my first friends here. Well, I moved here with my best friend, Victoria.
Well, actually, you and Brittany both moved out because Brittany came out here in 2003.
Right. So we both came out about the same time.
I came in 2002.
Right. We were all just we all just came out here trying to make it out here in AZ. I moved out with my friend Victoria, best friend. Shout out.
That's what's up.
Met Brittany. We worked at Embassy Solutions. We were in a call center. Okay. We were just trying to make it. We were trying to make $1 extra an hour commission. We were borrowing $10 from each other till next payday type of, that's where we came from.
That's dope.
And Brittany was at my baby shower. My first, I have an 18-year-old and a 12-year-old. My oldest, Alea, she was at my baby shower. So you guys are family.
Oh, definitely.
And one thing about Neil, I will say though, anyone that Neil talks about and he tells me about, I fucking ride with.
That's what's up.
Thank you. Patricia.
Yeah.
Patricia.
Yeah.
Woo, woo.
That's what's up.
DJ and a girl.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. No, I ride with Patricia.
Yeah, Patricia's my girl.
You too, Deanna.
Good
That's
peeps.
dope. I'm happy that I got to introduce y'all together.
Yes.
Y'all met at my birthday party.
Uh-huh.
Which, when I had my birthday party, I just invited people that I really love. You know what I'm saying?
I felt honored to even be there.
I love you.
Hell yeah.
And I love you as well, sis. You know what I'm saying?
My brother.
Like me and
Patricia
Patricia
was having a good old time.
Oh, yeah,
I have videos.
No, I was feeling myself
Patricia was having a good old time.
Well, that's what my party was about. If y'all wasn't enjoying yourself, it wasn't worth having. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I really appreciate y'all coming to the party. I appreciate that y'all vibing, as well as Brittany vibing with y'all as well.
Hell
you know what I'm saying? Like you said, we definitely got to have her on the show and have a sit down with everybody. Mm-hmm. So what are you doing these days, though?
Do you want me to be honest or? Oh my gosh. So I'll make it short because I talk a lot. So
no, we want you to talk.
So
it's a podcast. We can't talk, and people is here to listen. Trust me.
Okay.
No, let us.
No, I have. I'm switching careers right now. So I have 20 years in the mortgage industry, switching over to the insurance industry because for those of you that know, mortgage. It's crashed and, there's no jobs and I've never had issues finding a job in my whole entire life, but this is it, but I'm really fighting to know that there's a reason for all of this, so every morning I'm practicing my gratitude. There's a reason for all this and woosah, right. And no, but if I wasn't laid off, I wouldn't have this 5 months. So I was out of a job for 3 months from October to January. And then I found a job, and then it pays me 1/4 of what I used to get paid. And so I'm just, but I feel like if I was never laid off, I wouldn't be thinking the things I'm thinking now. Now I'm investing. Mm-hmm. I got to start saving. I got to start owning property. I got to start like I don't want to be.
Every dollar is worth something.
Yes, and I don't want to be just under a corporation my whole life.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be 39 years old, so it may, from the outsiders looking in, it's like, you're too old to be thinking like this and
No
restarting.
way,
but it's like,
never.
hell no.
No way.
You're never too
No,
old
never.
to,
Never.
So that's where I'm at now. But I feel pretty blessed that I'm even having those visions and thoughts, and I foresee so many beautiful things.
One
in the
thing I
future.
realize as the older I get, it's easy for me to try new things. I'm less scared to try new things. When I was younger, maybe I wasn't confident in myself, or now I'm just like, it's all or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay to, not saying to fail, but I'm okay if it don't work out.
But that's pretty big. You said a pretty big thing.
Yeah.
As humans, we walk around this world and it's like, who the hell wants to fail?
So the thought of though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
you
when
learn
you're
from failures.
Exactly.
right, but when you're young, it's like, I can't fail. It's like the thoughts are almost,
Yeah,
too
and
much.
you're right, because you got other people watching. You feel like even with your parents, you got to prove something. So
Right.
now as you get older, I just got to prove it to myself, and that could be the thing. I don't care about what other people think. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
as long
which
as
is
I'm
pretty
happy
big.
with it,
When you get
I'm
older,
comfortable.
You don't care what other people think.
Exactly.
You just
That's
care
how
about
it
your
should
own happiness.
be.
You learn eventually. Most people, you learn about your failure, and you don't care what other people think. You just care about your own happiness, and you learn from your own mistakes. And you just, as an adult, you learn every single day what's good and what's not.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess they call that immaturing, or maturing, I should say.
That's
I
what
said
that
immaturing.
is.
I'm still immature.
You're still immature.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what they call
we're all
maturing, right?
Yeah.
But it's okay to be a little, I think, as far as us, like, getting older, you know what I'm saying? We still got to be a little edgy, still got to keep our young side. I don't want to be old quick. I don't know about y'all, but
We're not old.
I don't want to be nobody uncle
No.
right now. Even though I'm old
Right,
enough
right.
to be, but I don't want to be the uncle. I want to be
Uncle
still
Neil.
like, the homie. Like, I want the little young ones to look at me, but respect me as an uncle, of course, because I'm not going to get down how your little homie's going to get down. But I still want to be able to
But the
have that conversation with the younger
Yeah,
generation.
so
though.
different.
cool with them because the generation is different. You want to be
So
cool
different.
with your nephews and nieces and little friends and whatnot, and your kids' friends. You want to be cool with them, but you still got to remind them that you're an adult and you
No.
like, you still got.
When I say far as being an uncle, not being an uncle to my nephew, but like say the homegirl. Like, look at me like, yo, Uncle Neil. Like, no, I'm the homie. Like, imagine if Deanna was looking at me like, yo, Uncle
I
Neil.
would never think about it.
I hope not,
No.
But no, for real though, sometimes we feel like
over there.
Well,
It's a
my
couple.
daughter's boyfriend would call me ma'am, and I'm like,
that. Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. Like
You
that
know,
type of
That's
stuff.
a respecting though.
it is a respecting, but as you're aging, you're like,
Yeah, I'm not ready
Some
to be.
people are not that much younger than you,
Yeah.
but they still, as out of respect, like not to interrupt, but out of respect.
No.
for real, yeah.
Ma'am, Mrs., Mr., and you're like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm not that old.
Yo, hit me with the DJ. Yo, if y'all see me around, hit me with DJ, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
JNS, yes.
For real.
Yeah.
But man, I really appreciate you coming through to pull up on me and Patricia. You are our very first guest, so this is very special to
Oh,
us.
it's so special, Deanna.
You know what I'm saying? You mean a lot to me. Like I
love
said,
you
me and
both.
Deanna go
Oh,
back so
Deanna.
far. Like, I can remember me and Deanna just taking the kids on play dates.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my wife Brittany be at work. But that's how me and Deanna vibe. You know what I'm saying? We take the kids and have a good time. And like, and still today, our kids haven't seen each other in a while, but they love each other. And that's
they're
what we
so
got to
tall.
realize.
Oh my God, they're so tall.
They love
Our
each other.
children are taller than us.
Exactly.
So
But you know,
crazy.
Yep.
they super dope. Alea, what's up? DJ Lil Neil, what's up? Love both of y'all to death, you know.
Uncle Neil.
Uncle Neil to Alea, of course. To Alea, that's okay.
To them,
Look how she
yeah.
hitting me with the, yo, DJ Uncle Neil, Alea, okay?
And she'll tell you that. Yeah.
Now,
Oh, you straight.
one thing I noticed though, like you've been really doing your thing with the TikToks, and you very talented when it come to acting.
Yeah.
So let us know about that. Do you have?
So when I moved down here to Arizona, when Alea was about maybe, I want to say 6, I would go out there and I would try to audition. No one knows about this because in my mind, I can't tell anyone unless it's a big thing, right? But no one
Until you
saw
get a
that I was
role.
out there. I was
Okay.
out there, like, but people were taking my money and they were taking advantage of me, and so
And Alea's your daughter, right?
Alea's my daughter. So she was 5 and I was out there auditioning. And so, but I did tell myself, you know what, I'm going to have to put this on pause because we don't have the money to be wasting. Because my boyfriend at the time, Eddie, was like, whatever you want, we'll make it. And shout out to him too, because he was really trying to, like, our last money, he was trying to get us invest in me to try to do this thing that I was saying I wanted to do, and it just wasn't working out at the time. So, but I did promise myself that as I get older, that I'm gonna devote that time to me. So I'm 38 years old right now. I told myself 2023, I'm going out there. So I did an audition, right, recently. And they basically said, come back when you don't have your braces. So I'm like,
That's so cool.
at first I was like, oh my gosh, but you know what? So that's where TikTok comes in. I've been trying to make little skits on TikTok. I've been buying wigs and stuff to try to really expand and make, I've been trying to, I'm all thinking about these big things.
Acting skill, for sure.
My passion is acting.
What's your TikTok?
Shoot, I don't know my TikTok.
We'll put it
It's just
in the
Deasley
video.
Cuellar. Deasley
We'll put it
Cuellar
in
is
the
my
video.
So
Okay.
so anyways, so going back to what you were saying, like, I just feel like back in the day, like you were saying, that we should be confident and just go out there, blah blah blah. But I was so embarrassed of that. I was so like, I can't tell them what I really love and my passion, because what if they don't support me? That was the old me. Now I'm trying to live on this. Fuck what anyone thinks.
Exactly.
Like literally, I shouldn't be cursing, but
Do you?
fuck what anyone
You're
thinks.
a grown woman. You
Right. So no, I've been on TikTok.
And if they don't
I've
think
been
great
on
about it,
TikTok.
if they don't think great about it, it's even better.
Right. No, but
Me and Patricia got a saying. What's the saying? Let her know.
haters make me better.
Listen, I was letting Patricia know. I told her this is our thing, and this is not what we're looking for.
My bad. That's
But
another
sometimes this is what it is.
yeah.
But I said, when you have this type of stuff, you got to use me. My thing is trying to take the positive out of everything.
Right.
That's why, I try to be. So I told her, the hate will make us what?
Hate
Stronger.
will make us great.
Exactly. So I
Hate
said,
will
if
make
anybody
us
hate,
great.
because you'll get that sometimes. Not everybody gonna support what you got going on.
Right.
Not everybody is in your corner.
But it's all about maturing,
Sometimes
like
people
you
in the
said.
other corner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you got to use that. Don't get mad at them. Mm-hmm. I use that to.
I would never be mad, but I would always be. I'm telling you, I was lost, dude. I was so lost, and I would always compare the old me, because if you ask anyone around, I am the loud one. I am very, and I went through a 2-year period where I would isolate. It was like, I blame COVID-19. Okay. Ever since that, it was a 2-year period, but I did lose 3 people that I love dearly.
Sorry to
My
hear that.
best friend, Melanie.
Yeah.
She died from cancer. I kind of had to watch her.
Was it necessarily COVID or just
No,
you
no,
said
no,
during that time?
no,
though?
no, she
was
had-
it just challenged with everything and then
It was
losing somebody?
everything.
So all
Okay.
in the
It was
period.
everything. Yeah. So it was COVID, but my friend had cancer for, I think it was an 8-year period. So she actually had it for a long period. She, she survived it, and then it came back.
Okay.
At the worst time.
Yeah, at the worst time. And then my uncle got sick. My grandpa had been sick. So I lost 3 people in a row. So, I just remember going to work. So I moved to Oregon I got laid off in 2018 from Chase, moved to Oregon to help my friend, just kind of be there for support for 8 months. I didn't think she would pass, but she ended up passing. But as soon as she passed away, I had to get the hell out of that little town. I'm from a little town.
Yeah.
I had to get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
I had my clothes, everything in my car. I started my job. I got a job at Wells Fargo. I moved back, and
So not to cut you off. So you left Arizona during COVID?
it was pre-COVID, I think. It was 2018. I got laid off
And
from
then
my
you
job.
came back
So
after
you left
COVID.
Arizona and went where?
to Oregon.
Okay.
So where I'm from, my friend had gotten sick, and I had basically sold everything in my house, and
So that's the
moved.
reason you left?
Yeah, I moved.
Oh, that's a dope friend.
Okay.
For real.
Dude, no,
Yeah.
she's a dope friend.
So y'all go
You
back
know?
way before.
Dude, we go back to Ontario. For those of you listening, O-Town, what?
Okay.
No, we go back to, Ontario Middle School, Ontario High School.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone that knows my friend, she was a beautiful person. So,
Okay.
no, but
What
so
was her name?
her name is Melanie Stevens.
Okay.
Beautiful angel.
Rest in peace, Melody Stevens.
Yeah, but long story short, life has us in these little emotional
Yeah.
battles.
So after she passed, is that what brought you back to Arizona?
Yeah,
So that was the reason to come. Okay.
Yeah, and I do feel a little guilt because my uncle and my grandpa was sick, but it was too much emotion for me. I moved back, and then they ended up getting sick, so I kept having to go back.
Okay.
And
You
they
gotta
ended
live your life, you gotta
Right.
move on.
No,
You can't stay where you're at, you stagnant. If you got a dream and you got life to live, you gotta live. So
right.
you can't base everything that's going on in your life on what you're gonna do with your life.
Right.
If you have a plan and you got your life going, you gotta keep moving forward.
Exactly.
But see, I needed your
Or you'll never-
voice. I needed that voice
Yeah.
as I was growing
You gotta
up.
keep
'cause
moving no
I
matter
never
what's
had
happening.
that.
Because
Yeah.
if you wait on everything that's happening, you're never gonna move forward. You have to let yourself move forward and hear your own voice sometimes.
Message.
No, for real.
No, on
Yourself.
some, yeah.
Nobody else is going to
For
motivate
real.
you. You have to move forward sometimes on your own voice and your own. What your heart tells you is what you got to do. So.
Yeah, because you only know what's best for you. You know what I'm saying?
It's a journey.
If we based our lives on everything that we hear and everything that we go through, we'd stay in certain positions that we could never get out of.
Right.
You have
Yeah.
to constantly move forward. Life is constantly moving. So you have to better yourself for your life, for your family, for your children, for yourself, for your mindset. You have to constantly
Learn
do that.
those lessons that come
Exactly.
along,
Yes.
because every downfall that comes at you, which I'm so grateful now,
Yeah.
when you're going through a hurricane of emotion, whatever it is that you're going through, it's eventually you're going to find that little lesson
Yeah.
within it.
And you can't let things make you feel bad
Yeah.
for what you're doing. You have to remember that there's always a positive moving forward. You're not moving forward for a negative. You're moving forward for a positive.
You're right.
You always
Yeah.
have to remember that.
Definitely.
Right.
Definitely.
Yep.
Now, as far as when, unfortunately, you lost your friend and you decided to come back to Arizona, why Arizona was the reason?
Dude,
What was
Arizona's
it?
home.
Okay, got you.
So because I'm from a little town, there's not much opportunity.
Okay.
There really isn't, and I feel for everyone there. So, if I ever make it in life, actually, when I make it in
Exactly.
life,
We'll make it in
Exactly.
when I make it in life,
When-
I have so many visions and plans for my little tiny town.
That's dope.
Because
That's dope.
I
Definitely
just
want to give back, huh?
Woo, yeah. No, because I have so many faces in my mind that I'm like, it's really hard. People out there don't have any resources, and you have your what is it? Your grades, you got your poor, you got your medium, you got your rich, and it seems like you're either one or the other. But it's like, forget all that.
There's probably a lot of talent out there too with no outlet, huh?
Beautiful talent.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So I got love for Ontario, Oregon. And I swear my brother, shout out to my brother. You know my brother Rudy.
Yeah, definitely.
My brother Rudy.
Yeah, definitely.
He would get in trouble back in the day, right? And he's a successful real estate agent
That's
in my
dope.
little town,
Okay.
Ontario, Oregon. When I drive around, I see his little signs.
Oh wow, that's big. That's
yeah.
big.
So
Congratulations, man.
I love my brother.
Yo, I
so
remember
much.
how tough your sister used to be on you too.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm sure he give a lot of props to you
No, I love
because
my
you was
brother.
always
I love my brother.
a good big sister. You know what I'm saying? And you was
tried
dope
to
to him.
be.
So I remember him staying with you during times, and I remember just you doing your thing because he was young when he first came out.
Oh,
here.
he was very young. Yeah.
So
yeah.
as well as you raising your kids, you also was putting attention to him, and I thought
Right.
that was dope. I commend that too,
Yeah.
And family is everything. to
Family
me.
first,
You know what I'm saying?
right?
Family is everything to me. Like,
But I have to say disclosure because I've been reading about this a lot too. Like sometimes you may have family that is not so
Oh
positive.
yeah, definitely,
And
definitely. Are
sometimes-
supportive, or or even have your back.
Right. Sometimes you
Exactly.
might have to love people from afar.
Exactly,
And I'm
but-
learning that also.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm starting
Family is first, but sometimes
Yeah.
family is second. Sometimes
And then-
family,
Sometimes it has
certain
to be.
people in your family are not always, your family is always first and you're always going to be there for family. But sometimes they say blood is thicker than water, but sometimes water is thicker than
Exactly, and
blood.
that's exactly
And it's
what I
a
was gonna
very
say.
sad thing,
Yep,
but it's
yep.
true. And when you become an adult, you will learn that.
Yep.
Because
Sometimes.
people are stubborn, their minds are stubborn,
Right.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Neil?
No, exactly what
No,
you were
that's right.
saying. That's
Yeah.
exactly what you're
Yeah.
saying. Sometimes you can find friends that'll be way more solid than your
More
family.
family than your-
and I'm
yeah,
real
family.
open to accepting my friends as family. Like when I got like y'all two right here is family.
Oh.
Like I already told Patricia, she my sister. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And Deanna already know the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
And because Patricia is
Yeah, exactly,
Deanna.
exactly.
You know?
And I appreciate that y'all both vouch for my opinion. You know what I'm
Anyone
saying?
that Neil vouches for, I vouch for.
That's
because
dope. I
trust,
feel like
you know,
I
you're
feel
good
like I'm
people.
okay when it's judging characters and judging
Yeah.
people. You know what I'm saying? I love people. I'm a people person. You know what I'm saying? I get down.
You learn about people quickly.
I love
Like
people.
like the first, second, third time you hang around with people, you
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
you kind of can get a good
Yeah,
feel for
you can
them.
get their
like,
energy
they're
and
a good
everything.
person, they're a bad person, or sometimes you don't because they're a little quiet. Whatever, you got to get comfortable
Mm-hmm. Oh,
with
yeah.
people.
No, but Neil's pretty smart though.
Yeah.
So Neil's very.
Thank you.
No, Neil is
That's what's
very.
up.
No,
Did you
you're
graduate?
very kind.
I appreciate
But
that.
you are not dumb, and you will say if you feel a certain
Oh,
way.
definitely.
Just
I
like your
believe
mom.
that.
We were talking about your mom earlier.
Yeah.
Dude, his mom is so sweet, but she will let you know.
Yeah.
You like a
Yeah.
Don't
chihuahua.
get it twisted.
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
cute,
Yeah.
but you get close.
what I love
about
She'll
Neil, though.
bite you if you don't like you to be too close.
Exactly.
And I haven't met her, but I'm just assuming from what I heard.
You're gonna have Mama Jean's cornbread and her greens.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God!
And
Don't give me no collard greens, Mama G.
Yes.
I will never.
TV. Oh shit! First cops, now this. Oh man, I'm be a star, son.
What can you tell us about Drew?
Well, she had the fat ass, son. I mean, it was like bang,
How close were you to the victim?
real close. Until the roofies wore off. Then she woke up talking about pressing charges. So I just pulled my tongue out of her ass and left.
What would have been your last words to Drew?
Run, bitch! Run!
So Neil, what kind of shoes you got on right now?
Right now, I'm a fan of the J's and Nikes as well.
Show the people.
I got the Chris Paul editions though. These are special edition
Them are
Jordans.
nice. Them are
Chris
nice.
Paul,
Yeah.
I've been
Is he still with
looking
the
at them.
Suns?
Chris Paul still with
Yeah.
the
Okay,
Suns.
because I don't be following sports like a mug, but that was one of the
Wow.
reasons I wanted
You
to
wearing
get
these
down
shoes,
with
you
him
don't even know.
because he was with the Suns.
No.
I'm an AZ dude, but I'm music first. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean
but
Kevin
these are
Durant
Chris Paul
joined.
editions.
Yeah.
I know,
I've
man.
been
Me and
looking at
Patricia
your
got
shoes.
a thing in common when it comes to shoes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I love
saying?
shoes. I mean, I got too many kids to be keeping up with the shoe. I love shoes too. I love kicks. I love that. Check out our next podcast. We're gonna be in. What's the dude's name?
My boy Marquise.
Yes.
He's
got
a shoe king
sneaker.
to me.
Shoe king.
When it comes to all of the dope shoes, I
need a
feel
plug.
Yeah,
I know he don't like when I say this, but I think he's as dope as an AZ.
he's dope.
Super the
His
freshest
garage
dress.
is full of
His shoes is crazy.
painted
Yeah.
shoes. We're gonna
So
be
next
shooting up our
episode
next
is at his
podcast
crib.
there. Yep.
In his garage,
Yep.
the super fly. I think it's a big good vibe for me and Patricia.
Sneaker. He hosts a sneaker ball every year, and we're gonna go in his garage.
Exactly.
And we're gonna show off.
He does the
Yeah,
sneaker ball every
we're gonna
year.
show off his sneaker
Okay.
wall. His
He booked-
sneaker
I've always heard
wall.
about the sneaker ball,
Yeah, he
but
booked
Oh, his
DJ
sneaker
Lil
wall
Neal
is
as his
dope.
DJ
Yep.
too,
Okay.
So
Yep.
I get to go there and I get to party. when
You
I go
can't
there.
show
I
up
get to
there if
have
you ain't
fun.
wearing some dope sneakers. So I
Right.
gotta
Those
figure it out.
sneakers
Yeah.
and like a dressy fit.
Yep.
Like what you got
dress
on now is
like
dressy.
no, yeah, but
you gotta put on some
really
Timbs
nice.
and some
Sneakers.
stilettos,
Yeah.
you know
Put
what I'm
on
saying?
Formal.
Okay.
Formal.
No,
okay.
I've heard about this.
Yeah.
Super dope. I
But
love
formal with some nice sneakers. Okay. Sneakers.
You know what? Didn't you do their party like last year or something?
Yeah, Lil Neal did. DJ
Yeah.
I
Lil
saw
Neal.
all those photos. I saw all those sneakers.
Super dope.
Yeah.
If you're a sneakerhead, look
Yeah,
look
bro,
him up.
Brady,
We'll add his
Instagram
Instagram at the end too.
I remember that.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta add his Instagram at the end of the video
Oh,
too,
definitely,
for people
definitely,
can follow him. He's a
What up,
sneakerhead, big
Marquise?
sneakerhead.
I'm not gonna lie.
Marquise.
I'm looking for a sneaker plug because I'll go to these websites, but I don't see what I love bright colors, and I'm not seeing what I like. So So
You know what? I was
know?
looking for a sneaker
at your
plug.
party,
There's no
I saw so
sneaker
many
plug.
with bright
The plug
sneakers
is
and
StockX and the GOAT. It's websites that you can get. And what's dope about StockX is they verify. So you don't have to worry about buying nothing and there could be some fake J's or nothing.
right.
Yeah.
They first get sent to them to verify, then they send it to you.
Yeah.
You know, so that's where, because of my son, he wears size 14.
Dude, you
Go to
the freshest
Foot Locker and get no
sneakers.
sneakers. Yeah, because he's lucky because I can't get them. So everything he get is kind of crazy because I got to get it online.
No, your son is pretty. He has some fresh.
No, Neil wears them fresh sneakers.
Both of them.
All
Both
the
of them.
time. Brittany too.
Yeah.
Brittany too.
Yeah.
They'll be showing up.
I ain't gonna lie.
Sneaker
We're
family.
family.
Sneaker
We
family.
love sneakers.
Yep.
If you like Mama Jean, she crazy about sneakers.
Mama,
What?
Jane.
Oh yeah.
Tell me what her
She got
size
all
is.
the
I want to buy her some
This
sneakers.
is Neil's
No
mother.
way.
She's the sweetest,
Yeah.
most kindest heart, and I gravitate towards that. I gravitate towards just
appreciate
beautiful hearts. And Mama Jean, your mother, I've known her for so long, and she's showed me nothing
That
but
was one of her
love.
things. She was like, always have clean sneakers. Always have your pants up. You like, I don't sag. You know.
These
Be
kids
respectful.
nowadays, they're
Yep.
sagging. Yeah.
Be
She's
respectful.
like,
Put a belt on.
Right.
Yep.
Saying?
Yep.
So she always was like, clean your shoes. I used to like, you know what I'm saying? And that's true though. I can wear, any of us can wear some jeans and a tee, but we put some fly t-shirts that'll do the whole outfit.
Right.
All you need is a t-shirt and shoes. That's all. You can wear the same pants every day, but you change your shirt and you change your shoes.
or what?
Boom,
Yeah.
you got an outfit.
So, you know, I love
Yep.
sneakers, and,
Yep.
and it's a fly thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Neil.
It's a cultural thing too. As far as I'm into music, you know what I'm saying? I am a big hip hop head. We love fashion and hip hop. We love jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like if you're into sports, I'm gonna just give y'all a little. Some people wonder why a rapper get him a chain, or why a certain, entertainer would get him some gold or some jewelry or diamonds or whatnot. And the reason is because some people, like how we was just talking, not everybody is rooting for you. Sometimes you gotta let yourself know like you're doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta give yourself a trophy.
Yeah,
And
that's
why a
your
lot of
trophy.
artists
Okay.
and hip-hop
I
artists,
love that.
when
Yeah.
they're chilling in
That's
the
true.
game, they go buy
Yeah.
a chain or some jewelry, and that's they
Yeah.
let people know like, yo, I'm doing my
You
thing.
gotta root for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
So,
Neil. You remember K Swisses?
Oh yeah,
I used to rock them K Swisses all the
K-Swisses
time.
is dope.
You remember them baby fat shoes?
Baby
Oh my
fat.
gosh,
Baby
Yo,
fat.
I'm gonna let y'all know.
Baby
Crazy
fat.
story.
You remember them baby
When I
fat?
met my wife, Brittany,
Yep.
she
Yep.
had on a pair of baby fats. They look like shell toes Adidas. So if y'all had the shell toes baby fats, that's what I met Brittany in.
Yep.
But Brittany was always she's an athlete, so she was a
shit.
basketball player. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
she still had that kind of swag. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like that.
Yep.
Yeah, I met her with some baby fats on. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I love fashion.
That was
I can even take it back
shit.
farther. That's probably before y'all can even know cross colors.
I don't know.
Wow. Carcanine?
Damn, Neil. I'm only 33.
Buffalinos? Do y'all know about Elise?
I do.
I'm an 80s baby. You know what I'm saying?
I am
So-
No, wait.
broke that I don't know any of that.
No, let me tell you. No, you don't know broke. Did you go?
Oh, my
did your
God.
did your mama go to Walmart and buy you them Shacks?
Oh, I never had no shacks.
Hey,
Thank
no,
God.
You couldn't afford them Jordans, but you got them Shacks.
I
That's
never
my
had
brother
no
right
Shacks.
there.
I didn't
them
have the Shacks,
was
but
on
I
your
had
feet.
the Payless.
Payless?
I had the Payless.
No,
with the holes in
Shacks,
it.
Shacks were from Walmart, and that was cheaper than Payless.
Right.
So I
Was
got
it
you
cheaper
beat.
than
Ours was Pro
Oh,
Wings.
yeah.
Ours was Pro Wings.
But hey, but I have to
Yeah,
shout
I feel
out
like
Shaq
I'm so
though.
old in between
Dude,
these two.
Hey, no, but Shaq though, and he's posted that he's like, I have, made it affordable for
No, yeah, that's his reason.
so
Yeah,
many children.
because this mom was
Exactly.
complaining.
Shout
This
out to
mom,
Shaq.
this
No, 'cause
you
mom
had to
was
deal with Reebok in
complaining.
the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah.
deals with
This
Reebok.
mom was complaining. She's like, "How are you gonna sell these expensive ass shoes that I can't afford for my son?" He's like, "All right, I'm gonna make them affordable." He sold them at Walmart and he lowered the price, and they still got some expensive ass old school Shacks on sale.
No,
on,
but
like,
guess what?
Amazon.
All these children out there are,
Oh, yeah.
respect to Shaq.
Because all these basketball
dope.
players
That's
make
dope.
these expensive ass shoes,
Right.
and Shaq is like one of the only ones who went. I mean, now you can find like some N1s at Walmart.
Well, and see, when I
But
grew
still.
up, people had the Adidas, and I had, and it's funny. So I have this
I had
story that
Adidas
Tom
too.
advertising me.
fly, though.
Yeah.
No, hear me out. You're not hearing me out. So they had Adidas. I had the 4 lines. I had the 4 lines. Hey, when I bought these shoes from Payless, I was fucking
With the
hopscotching.
diamonds? With the diamonds?
I made me a fresh hopscotch. I was hopscotching. I was
You was killing it.
Right, but I'm not gonna lie though. So 2 years later, I still had those shoes on.
Damn.
And one of the girls that was in my school, I'm not gonna say her name because I love her to death. I don't think she meant to do that, but I remember she goes, "Deanna, you still have those shoes on?" Dude, I was poor, so I'm like, yeah, she's like, but I remember, so I had a joke about it. I'd be like, yeah, I have these shoes, and I made a joke, and I remember it was cool, but I remember I went home, I'm like, oh shit, you gotta get some new shoes, But
our parents did the best that they could do.
Yep,
You know
they did.
And I
You had shoes.
I could laugh at it now.
Yeah, you had shoes on your feet.
Hey, here's one more story though. I'm gonna tell you one story. So everyone had the Cortezes.
Oh shit, Nike Cortezes.
I had the dark lipstick. I pieced my bangs.
Do you have them thin eyebrows too?
I had the homie shirt.
Oh my god.
I had my candy.
Oh my god.
No, but everyone had the Cortezes, and I was at the mall, in my little Ontario, Oregon, this little mall. I went with my friends, and they all had Cortezes. Well, there was this brand called BK.
Yeah, British Nikes.
I remember those.
Yeah. BK is dope.
But okay, so this is horrible of me, but I put my little kids,
my little
kid shoes that I had from the Payless, I put them underneath. I put those BKs on.
You switched your shoes out at the mall?
No, and I ran.
But you stole them.
Security fucking
You swapped your shoes and you ran.
Security chased me and I ran.
So she had the homie shirt on, so she was a gangster.
And my friends were in the back like, run!
Did you get away with them?
I got away with them.
Hey, I got cousins that done that shit. They went to the mall with them.
Guys, do not steal. I am not proud of this.
No, we don't condone stealing. No.
I showed up on a fucking Tuesday. I showed up on a Tuesday with my BKs, and my friends were like, yeah.
No, I don't condone stealing, but I got cousins who, my tia, she's in heaven now, R.I.P. She used to take my cousins to the mall, and she'd be like, try them shoes on, and they fit them, and she straight up, my tia Terry, rest in peace, tia Terry. She would be like, try them shoes on, put both of them on. They put both of them shoes on, put their old shoes in the box. I don't know how they did it, but they left with the new shoes and left the old shoes in the box. And they had new shoes. And that goes for everything. Like, I don't know how many things, man, them kids was, them kids were like straight up, had everything they needed. Yeah, I don't know how it didn't work. I'm going to the shoe palace. They give you one shoe. No, they give you both. They give you the box of both shoes, but I see my kids and I'm like, I would never think about put your old shoes in the box and take your new shoes and put them on and just run out.
But
that's
back
wrong.
in the day, I understand.
Oh yeah,
I understand.
Yeah.
Be the buzzkill, but I can't think of nothing I stole besides like a pencil at school.
And you guys,
know what I'm saying?
this is
A pencil?
No, I'm saying,
A pencil?
I don't steal.
pistol.
You know what?
Pistol?
Like I tell Neil,
I
tell Neil, like, as far as judging your friends, so if you got any homies stealing, cut them off.
Yep.
Because I don't know, I just, thank God, you know what I'm saying? The boys is different. Now, y'all, and at a young age is different, but
see, where I was from, we were all in the same scenario, so we all knew the struggle.
Yeah.
We didn't know. We didn't have family to buy a shit.
The struggle was real for me too. Don't think I just,
I'm not
Mama
saying
Jean did
that.
her best, and she was a single mother
the best.
of all her kids, and along with some of our cousins as well. She raised, you know what I'm saying? Like
You and Tracy alone.
Neil, I'm sorry to interrupt you. We got something in common because my mom was a single mom too, and my dad died when I was young, so my mom raised us young. But we never stole, just like you said, we never stole.
Yeah.
So continue on with your story.
No, that's
we
what
never
I was
stole.
saying.
Yeah, we
What you
never
said
stole.
about
We
me and Tracy, though.
appreciated.
Tracy's my big brother. You know what I'm
love
saying? One of my big brothers. I got another
Tracy.
big brother, John, which Deanna know John because we used to go to LA and pull up on John and go
me some John.
kick it at his house all the time and barbecue and have a good time. You know,
All of you you guys had just good heart, and that's what I freaking love.
That's how you're raised.
You know?
With someone who only gives you, they give you the same love as a mom and a dad should. The parent is alone. No offense, Deanna. I don't know if you. I mean, you said. I mean, one thing we have in common is we all grew up without a dad, right?
I don't have a dad. Yeah,
You
I
don't
met
got
my
a dad.
dad for
There's
the
no
first
dads
time.
where I come from.
I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
And I only met him 6 months of my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and my dad died when I was 8, and your dad,
I don't know about him.
you don't know him at all.
know,
Okay,
yeah.
so we all have that in common.
exactly.
But my mom, okay, so my mom raised us the best she could without our dad. You know, without no man in
help.
our life.
Right,
Yeah, and
right.
I mean back then it was easier to get food stamps. Everything was easy. I mean, we grew up just appreciating everything. My brothers
Right,
do the
right.
trash. My mom worked. We did our homework. We were good kids. Back then it wasn't hard, you know? It was I mean, it was hard for her, I'm sure.
Exactly,
But
yeah.
back
But for
I mean
us, yeah, we-
but we didn't realize how hard it was.
You
Exactly.
never
until- when you're an
understand what
adult,
your
of
parents
course.
go
Yeah.
through.
So
Yeah.
it's just such a different culture now. Kids are privileged. They don't understand. I mean, I know people divorce, people separate, whatever, this and that. Differences. Life was a little bit easier back then than it is now. It's so expensive. It's hard. It's very hard. So I think we should all shout out our mamas
Oh,
to tell them
definitely.
that they're
You know,
amazing
big shout out to
women.
all our
I love you,
moms,
Mama
you know what I'm
Kika.
saying?
Yep.
Mama Jean,
We're-
Belinda
yep,
Cuellar. I mean,
yep,
you know what?
we're
I know
amazing
I
women.
stole. I should have never stole, but do I
No,
know
that's
any better?
please, no.
No.
I didn't know any better. And
Yeah.
guess what? My mom worked sometimes 3 jobs to try to make it work. And, you know, unfortunately, where I'm from, this is a horrible part. I'm going to
Yeah.
be 100% real right now. Where I'm from, people sell to fucking,
Yeah.
you
So
know,
what?
that's not the right.
So what?
They sell like, you know, drugs or try to make it work or whatever. But
back then it was like to make a living,
and I'm
not
only
to
saying
just be
that
lazy.
because I know a lot of people that I would never judge
Mm-hmm.
because I fucking understand the struggle. And are they that right now? Hell no, they're not.
No.
But society looks upon these people
Yeah.
as horrible people.
Deanna-
And me, I'm like I understand, you know,
Because
and
back then it was to make a living. These days it's to
Well,
just
you had
be
to feed your
lazy and make a
children,
quick,
you
easy
know?
buck.
So,
yeah,
yeah.
it's totally
So
different now.
So since we all
Totally
talking about,
different.
you know, as far as the jobs that our mothers did and how they,
Yeah. Well, and I
Yeah.
feel bad because my mom sometimes wasn't home a lot, and I know she'd come home and, you know, she would have 2 jobs. And like I said, society would look upon her as my mom. Bless my mom. I fucking love my mom.
Yeah.
But in my hometown, they probably look upon her as this black sheep. And, you know, it's obviously a lot deeper. But when you know someone's heart, you're like, dude, she
So
just
now-
did her best.
She
So
did
now
what
that
she
y'all
had to
older, we all are older. We all grown now.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about your father at this?
I can't answer that because I don't have a father. So maybe she couldn't answer that.
do. My dad died when I was 8. My dad was murdered.
But do you have like memories of him? Like,
I mean, a few. My mom has pictures and stuff, but my
you know,
dad,
like his name? Do you
yeah,
know,
my
like,
dad's
okay.
name was Ricardo Esteban Ortega. My brother is named after him. My brother's a junior.
Okay.
And my dad was an amazing father. From the memories that my mom gave us, my dad was an amazing father, amazing provider. He was abusive to my mother. He was a violent person. He was in trouble with the law, and that's what caught up to him and got him murdered when he was 29 years old.
Oh, wow.
I was about to be 8 years old when my dad was murdered, or I just turned 8 years old when my dad was murdered.
So, question:
Yeah.
Do you did you have a bond with him to where you know you were like affected in a deep way, or do you not even have memories? Because
I mean, I have very few memories, but I was very young. Like, I have an 8-year-old now. Like, I think about, like, my God, if something was to happen in our life drastic, she wouldn't even remember, because I was 8 years old when my dad was murdered, and I don't remember.
That's like horrible.
A lot of things. I remember very few things, and mostly because of stories that my mom told us. But I don't remember my dad. Like, to this day, I don't have a dad in my life. I've never had a father figure. My mom was the mom and dad. So Father's Day, we tell my mom Happy Father's Day. You know what I mean?
No,
and my mom never replaced him.
so
She
crazy.
never like had a boyfriend right away. My mom took care of us by herself.
Yeah.
I give my mom so much recognition because she took care of us by herself. She raised us. She was a strong, independent woman. She never wanted to bring in a man into our lives to hurt us, molest us, do anything bad to us.
That's unfortunately.
Yeah, sadly, that's the world that.
the
And
world
even when
we
we
live
were
in.
younger, my mom, even that wasn't the world we lived in when we were younger. But my mom thought about that ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was smart enough to be like, I don't want anybody to fuck with you guys. I don't want anybody to hurt you, mess with me, or even tell you what to do because they're not your dad.
Right.
So
No,
I grew up without a dad all my life. And you know what? My mom raised us good enough to where we all became pretty good people. None of us became drug addicts. None of us became violent. None of us became troublemakers. My brother went to the Marines. My brother was a honorable, salutable man. He's a great man. My older sister had her own children. My little sister died when she was younger. That was another story for another day. But
my gosh.
we all grew up in a great. My mom did the best. My mom is a hero.
What is your mom's name?
Frances.
Shout out
My
to
mom's name is
Shout out to
Frances.
Frances.
We
Shout
love
out
you,
to
Mom.
Frances.
My mom was
What's
an
up?
amazing
I
woman.
got a chance to meet her too. So
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Neil's met my
Yeah.
mom.
I wanna
Bernie's
meet
met my
Frances.
mom. My mom's a super cool, super funny, super wild,
dope.
crazy,
Frances.
dope woman. Someday we're gonna bring her on the
She's gonna
podcast.
be a guest.
definitely.
Oh man, she's wild. But my
Yeah.
mom is a super A1 woman, one of a hell woman.
The reason I was asking y'all that because my situation is a lot like y'all's, but a little different. Like how you were saying, well, one thing, my mom, I met my dad for the first time at 18. She never shitted on him. You know what I'm saying? So I got a chance to meet him. 6 months of, I spent 6 months with him, came back
At what age?
at 18.
Oh wow, that
Spent
was
6
pretty
months
late.
when,
Okay.
like, soon as I finished high school and everything, and decided
So
to go
the
to
discussion
Trinidad.
was
When
there,
we was talking
like-
about me going to Trinidad for 6 months,
Yeah.
that's what it was to meet my dad for the first time.
He was
and get to know him.
Trinidadian.
Yeah, he's from. So while my mom was pregnant, Pops is out in L.A. And he had a liquor store, but he wasn't an actual citizen of the U.S. You know what I'm saying? He was working on getting his citizenship.
Okay.
He had someone working for him, stole some money. From the story that I heard, that the guy stole from that was working from him, and for my pops was just trying to scare him, he shot in the air. Didn't shoot at the guy, but shot in the air. And him not being a citizen, he got kicked out the country. He got kicked out the country for 10 years
The country of Trinidad.
of America.
Oh, okay.
So while my mom was pregnant, Pops had to leave. Now, my mom's having my brothers and sisters. She couldn't just pack up and leave the whole family and go to Trinidad. So he went one way, I went, my mom stayed here and raised us. After, I got older and kind of heard the story, okay, 10 years. She always spoke highly of him. I never thought nothing bad. Got to
Mama
meet him.
Gino.
It was cool. But what messed me up is when I had little Neil. I was, for the first time, able to put myself in his position. And I knew things that make you think different as a man, as a father.
Yeah.
Okay, if I was able to put myself in that position, what would I have done?
Yeah.
And I felt like I wouldn't have moved the same way.
Yeah.
So that kind of distanced me and him.
Yeah.
Sad to say, me having a son made me feel like he could have did more to be a father to me.
Yeah.
I never realized that until I had a kid.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now,
having your own kids makes you feel a different way. You see things from a different perspective, and you judge your parents for certain things. Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
So,
It is. Parenting is hard.
I definitely is thankful that I got to meet my little brothers and sisters that's on that side, and I have a dope relationship with them. We love each other to death.
That's amazing.
We
Yeah.
still chop it up. Unfortunately, my father passed during COVID, not from COVID, but during that same time.
Okay.
And we got to chop it up, because he was reaching out a lot during that time. I think really because he wanted me to reach out to my brothers and sisters, which he don't know we already dope. You know what I'm saying? We already chop it up. But I felt like that was the main reason, because he wanted to make sure that we have a relationship with each other, which I love family. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I still love him, but I just, just looked at him different than where
Yeah.
You're big.
But you didn't know.
raised me to look at him. My
And
mom's
you didn't
always
know
taught me,
him.
like, you know what I'm saying? She never
Yeah.
shitted on him.
Yeah, that's That's great.
So I like that because I was able to
beautiful.
get my own opinion.
That's so amazing
him
of your
and how I
mom.
feel,
Yeah,
you know?
that's amazing
In
of your
my
mom.
opinion, just come off of just being a father as well, and just knowing how I would have, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it is
but
what
you
it
don't
is.
know. You don't know what he would have, what position he was in when he was in the position that he was in to leave you and this and that, right?
Well, I felt like within
I mean,
10
you know
years,
what
he
you
could have
know.
came back in 10 years.
Well, yeah, that's
he
true.
got in trouble to be honest, to where it's kind of like America. Like if we get a felony, we can't leave the country. So he got kicked out of this country.
Yeah.
Went to Trinidad, got in trouble, so he couldn't even leave Trinidad.
Okay,
now.
so he was
But even,
constantly in
maybe
trouble.
A letter is that? Do you think that?
Do you think he could have?
he could
he
have
could
kept
have
in contact
tried
more. Yeah.
his best to have a
I don't
relationship
care where I
with you.
would be.
Yeah.
I'm always Neil gonna feel me. Or, you know what I'm saying? He gonna
Of course.
feel my presence.
Neil
No matter-
feels you.
if
You
I
know
had a
that
mood, you feel what I'm
you
saying?
just feel like as a father yourself now
You
that
coulda
no
did
matter what
more.
happened in your life, you would have
I
been the
understand.
best
Exactly.
and done the
And
best.
I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you your kudos.
Yeah.
So I don't have a dad.
Yeah.
You know, so looking at you as a dad, I'm like, that is the most beautiful.
Appreciate it.
No,
Yes.
it's very beautiful.
Yeah.
And I look at Tracy, his brother Tracy. Amazing the way he is with his children.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you guys,
He been doing that single dad thing
that
since day
single
one.
dad
Like
from day
Yeah.
one.
like seeing a man carry the car seat, like he one of the first ones I
Yeah.
see. Like he'll pull up anywhere
That's
carrying
Tracy.
his daughter in the car
Dude.
seat. Like yo, you know his strollers out there in the world. Why
proud
you
to
carrying
carry
her?
it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Or maybe that was more manly than for my. I know my brother pushing a stroller, maybe carrying the car seat and look tougher. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, Tracy made it look tough. No, Tracy was in there.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I'm
And a
gonna-
big girl dad too,
Yeah.
because he got nothing but girls.
Dude, a girl dad?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Thanks for representing for
No.
my big bro. Gonna appreciate that
No,
too. 'Cause
you
he
are-
definitely needs his acknowledgement though, because he been a dope. You know,
Tracy's still to this day. I saw him at your birthday party. So your birthday party was how many months ago?
2 months.
2 months ago.
Yeah.
I saw Tracy 2 months ago, and the last time I saw him before that was maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
But he still shows love.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I feel the same way with you and all your family.
Thank
you know,
you,
and
man.
it's like,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very
oh
lovable.
my goodness! I'm
Yes.
telling you, you got to meet Mama Jean. She'll be serving you a plate.
Everybody that I already met is like so amazing. So I can't
Yeah.
even imagine meeting her.
Same with your family as well.
I'm scared to meet your mom. 'Cause,
No.
I mean, as much as you say she's sweet, I'm like, dang, I got like high expectations
The high
to live up to.
expectations,
But
yeah.
if she sees our podcast, you know, DJ and a girl,
Yeah.
I hope she thinks highly of me,
literally-
and I'll try my best.
Yo, most people
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know.
Did she
Yeah.
really?
Yo, I'm DJing this. This my girl Patricia.
Yeah.
This DJing the girl.
Yeah.
Most people don't know.
Yeah.
The dope relationship me and she got, me and her husband got the same.
Yeah.
The dope relationship me and her got, me and my wife, her and my wife got the same.
Of
Like,
course,
it's really-
Brittany, I
the
love you,
dope
Brittany.
relationship me and
Brittany,
her
you're my
got,
girl.
Me and her kids
One,
got
number
the
one,
same.
A1,
You get what
day
I'm saying?
one.
We mess with each other. We
Yes,
family.
sir.
You know
And I
what I'm
met
saying?
your daughter last time.
Yes,
Your daughter
yes.
is
You already know.
she's a beautiful
Yo,
soul.
Oh, yes.
Patricia came
Give
in
me
today.
all
She was
my
like, "Yo,
kids.
you my brother." You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I told Neil,
And I was
you're
like,
my
"Yo,
brother.
my
I was
sister."
like,
She
you're my
already know,
brother.
like, we
I mean,
family.
not my brother Jody over there.
Oh, yeah, we
My brother
already know.
Jody is
Much love and love,
my
bro.
only
You know what I'm
brother.
saying?
My only brother. But Neil is like my older brother that I never had that I needed because
thank you.
my older sister didn't do the job as an older sister that she needed to do. So Neil is doing that job right now.
That's my
You know what I
sister,
mean?
too, you know.
And
That's
Brittany, I
fam.
love you
That's
so
fam.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fam.
for sure. That's
I love you too,
the
Patricia.
link right there. That's
For real.
that's the
why
the
we
heart,
doing this together.
heart to heart and
We
connection.
we got the vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Patricia,
saying?
I hope you know I'm gonna be calling you and stuff and be like, hey Patricia,
No, don't answer my call. No, don't
my
answer my
family,
call.
right?
Nah, we
Yes,
all
of
family.
course, of course.
Me and Deanna been rocking for so
Hey, wait,
long
let me
because
ask
the energy's
Deanna
so
a question real quick. So, Deanna, what's your ethnicity?
So this is horrible. I am Hispanic, you know, but I do not know Spanish.
No
I,
hablas español.
I know a poquito. No, I need to learn Spanish. It's on my bucket list because I told you that I was taking an acting class, and they told me it would be really nice if I knew Spanish.
Yeah,
so I've been
it's always good to
trying.
know a second
No.
language, no matter what
I
you're
ain't
doing.
gonna lie. When I first met, well, not when we first met, but I was taking Neil to hang out a lot at her house with her kids. And I remember asking Deanna, I was like, yo, you mind teaching Neil Spanish? Spanish? And she was like, I don't even know Spanish. I was like,
boy, I don't know Spanish.
I thought it was all like, yo, he always kicking over here. He can learn some Spanish. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but I will tell you though, when I learn soon,
oh shit! I'm
gonna bring little Neil.
Okay.
Well, it's funny. So his little son was little Neil in my life. I have all these photos of my daughter.
Still little Neil to me because this is
Dude,
Neil.
he is taller than me. I have to hug him, looking up at him. He's not little.
I don't even look up at him. I just hug him sideways. I'm like, hello.
Real quick, what is it that you love about Arizona?
Oh my gosh, I love Arizona. First of all, I love sun. I've met so many people that are like my family, like you, and I just gravitate towards positivity. I just feel like there's. So you
love the vibe. The people.
I love the vibe. You can go swimming. Arizona people.
Okay.
You know.
That's dope.
The weather's nice.
The people
Never
don't know,
snows out here.
There's some cool things you can do this weekend in Arizona. One cool thing in Phoenix, they got the St. Patrick's Parade. Downtown Phoenix. So if you're not doing anything this Saturday, hit up downtown Phoenix, hit up the St. Patrick's Parade. Also, Aloha Festival, Tempe Town Lake. So if you want to do some good dancing, get some good food, hit up the Aloha Festival. And this Sunday, 8 a.m., Action Sports Youth Academy, free workout, Buchanan Park. Make sure you hit it up. So
All
AZ,
ages.
I gave y'all plenty of things to do this weekend. Make sure y'all hit it up and have fun. This DJ and the Girl podcast. I'm with my homegirl Patricia, and we got our special guest Deanna. We want to thank y'all so much for watching
Love
us.
you guys.
Don't leave me hanging,
Arizona.
sis.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet. That will go away. You cannot trust